and welcome to Warp Zone. My name's Alize.
Hey, and my name is Jackie. Did you know Warren Buffett got a McDonald's Gold Card for free food across Omaha? And Bill Gates also have one, but for him it's free McDonald's everywhere in the world. If you don't know, now you know.
Where do you hear this nonsense?
On the internet.
Oh wow.
You can find all kind of shits on the internet.
The internet is a dangerous place, apparently.
Fantastic.
Well, as always, thank you, beautiful listeners, our gorgeous listeners, our extravagant listeners, for joining us as we bring you weekly entertainment and gaming news.
Yeah, we're gonna start with the small talk.
How are things going this week, Jackie?
My week is kind of weird. I went to VFS Global office, which is a place where you get your visa and whatever stuff you need to do with your passport or visa, you go to that office, right? So I went to the VFS Global at around 10 in the morning. And I went to the counter. I said, okay, I want to get my visa because I applied my visa a while back. It's like almost a year. So I got a message one day say, oh, your visa is ready to pick up at the VFS Global. So I went there 10 in the morning. And I asked the lady at the counter, I said, okay, where can I get my visa and stuff like that? He said, okay, you go to outside that area and then you just go line up. And when I went outside, I'm just like, there's a lot of people already. And there's some people under a tent. Those people waiting under a tent, they get like a seat with a chair, right? And I thought, okay, I just wait here and see what's up. I don't see any line at that time. And then when I was standing there, I just look around, I keep looking around, and then I actually see a line at the back. So I start walking backward, and it's kind of a lot of people. I think it's already like 50 to 70 people waiting in line already, and it's going to go way back. So I go to the back of the line and ask those waiting at the back, I say, is this the line to take your visa? And then they say, yes. And I starting to stand there, and the sun was so bright. So everyone kind of like standing, and the sun is shining down on us and stuff like that. And then after like 20 minutes, George messaged me, say, do you need an umbrella or something? I said, yeah, I need an umbrella because it's so bright. So I got my umbrella standing and holding the umbrella. There's no seat where I stay at the line at that point. So I'm just standing. And there's like another couple standing behind me. After 5-10 minutes, that couple asked me, can I keep their space, right? And I say, okay, I keep that space. And then I keep talking to other people, and there's a lot of commotion going on at the front of the lines. People are arguing, they're fighting because they think people jump in their line and stuff like that. And after like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 hours, so it's already like, I don't know, I was there 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. At 3 o'clock, around 3 o'clock, I'm still at the back of the line, like you feel like you didn't move at all. And at that point, the couple who asked me to keep their space still wasn't there yet. And I was just talking to other people, and we only noticed they only let like 2 or 3 people in at a time. And it didn't move during the 4 hours, only like 2 or 3 people at a time. So the line didn't move at all. And then some people starting to wonder what's going on and stuff like that. So the couple, one of the guy in front of me just walked to the door and see what's going on. And then they realized that some people actually pay the staff to go in early to take the visa.
Oh my God.
There's a bribe going on apparently. And I asked the guy, say, do you know how much they are paying? And the guy told me, yeah, they pay like 500 rand just to get in.
Damn, 500. That's not much.
Well, don't forget that, keep in mind, when you apply the visa, you already pay a lot of money just to apply the visa. And it's what you're paying is not just the visa application as well. You also need like a lawyer letters another document for a lawyer to stamp on your document. Those cost a lot of monies too. And then after all this visa payment, the lawyer's fee and whatever paper you need to do, it adds up a lot. First of all, you pay for the VFS Global already, right? And then you find out people also pay extra 500 Rand just to get in early.
No, I hear you. I hear you. It adds up. I'm just saying, like, in terms of bribing a government employee in South Africa, 500, no, it's not a bad price. They will usually charge you whatever the fuck they want.
What I also heard is some people went in and asked, can I just give you like 200 Rand or something? And the guy said, no, the guy before you pay 500 Rand. So they don't let whoever paid less than that go in.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, 500 per person, you do like 10, 20 people. Damn, y'all making guap.
I don't know. I don't think it's okay, but that's how this world working. So what happened at 3:30? No, actually at 4 o'clock, right? The line's starting to move quicker. It's still a line, but it's quicker. The couple who was standing behind me asked me to hold their space, suddenly come back. And I said, oh, yeah, you were the one holding the space for us. And then I looked at them, I said to them, I say, look at these people waiting under the sun, and you absent for like 4 hours or 5 hours, and you come back just jump in. It's not fair to those people. And then they just ignore me and jump in the line in front of I don't know how many people behind them. I don't think it's fair.
No, not.
This is not the first time it happens to me when I go pick up my visa or line up for applying a visa. The other time I also went to another VFS Global. Okay, the one before I told you is happening in Johannesburg, Pretoria, sorry. The other time I was in Durban, I went to the VFS Global and I went there early before it's open. So I lined up outside, right? I was one of the first people or early people to line up. Is either I'm the first or two people in front of me. There's not much people going up. And then when the security guard opened the gate, suddenly some people walk in front of us or in front of me. And I said to them, wait. I was here first, lining up. I remember that lady told me, no, I was here first. I was in the car waiting. I'm like, dude, I cannot tell you. I was waiting at my own home too. So I'm waiting since last night. How's that? What kind of logic is this?
Yeah, man, some people just do what they want.
So that's the little fun fact for the week.
Let's get on with the show. Jack, you with the entertainment news.
For entertainment news this week, I'm going to talk about Amazon first. Amazon launches a new functionality for Prime Video. This new feature helps some viewers remember where they left off in the show they were watching. This feature is called X-Ray Recaps. X-Ray Recaps is generated by AI. It's a content-aware functionality. It delivers summaries of memorable moments and inputs plot points of the show so viewers can quickly jump back into where they were watching. For example, sometimes when you start watching a show and revisit it a couple of days later, you forgot where you left off. These features help in situations like that. X-Ray Recaps will only summarize up to the point where you last watched, or by design, the AI-created summary will not spoil anything beyond where you stopped watching. This helps prevent spoilers for the viewers. X-Ray Recaps creates brief, easy-to-digest summaries of full season of TV shows, single episodes, specific segments of episodes, or even down to the exact minutes where you left off. Prime Video viewers can use X-Ray Recaps for all Amazon MGM Studio original series, including The Boys, Upload, Daisy Jones and the Six, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and The Wheel of Time. All you need to do is visit the video details page or go to the X-Ray experience during the show. Once you are on the page, you can choose different recaps, including summaries of current episodes, the season up to the point where you already watched, or even previous season. X-Ray Recaps is currently in beta and also available to user on Amazon Fire TV connected device within the US. Amazon plan to expand recaps to additional devices by the end of the year. Next, I'm going to talk about Nicolas Hoult talks about how he felt when he received the news that Robert Pattinson was cast as Batman instead of him. Most people know the Batman directed by Matt Reeves, right? It's a fantastic movie, but did you know that Robert Pattinson wasn't the only one who auditioned for the role? Nicolas Hoult, who played jury number 2 in the menu, also auditioned for the same role. As you know, Nick lost the role to Robert Pattinson. During the Happy Sad Confused podcast, Nicholas shared that he was driving in LA one day when he heard on the radio that Robert Pattinson was going to be the new Batman movie. He was like, it's not confirmed yet, and he was scheduled to audition the next weekend. Give me a chance, that's what he said. Nick said he knew he was going up against Robert Pattinson for the role. He also mentioned that he thinks Matt Reeves is a fantastic director and he loved the Batman script, which is why he wanted to be involved in the project. He added that he's such an emotional journey auditioning for a big comic book role because you have to go through the casting rumors and the containers are reported in the trade in real time, especially when you go through that phase before the acceptance and you think, what could I done differently? Why not me? So losing the role was an emotional blow for him. After watching the final cut of The Batman, he said casting Robert Pattinson as Batman was the right decision. During an interview with EQ Espinal, Nick mentioned that he didn't think he would have done as good a job as Robert Pattinson in the role of Batman. Matt Reeves' The Batman earned $880 million at the worldwide box office. A sequel is set to begin production next year. We also know that a new Superman is coming, and Nick originally auditioned for the role of Superman. But after talking to James Gunn, they both realized that he was better fit for the role of Lex Luthor in the movie, so we will see him on the next superhero movie. Tom Hanks talked about how he sees music credits. During an interview on the Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend podcast, Tom Hanks referred to movie credits as cocksuckers, saying that they don't decide a movie true value. Time does. For example, in 1996, Tom Hanks starred in and directed a movie called That Things You Do. It was dismissed by credits when it was released, but over time it became a beloved cult classic. Tom explained that as an actor, there's 3 Rubicons to cross. First, you read the script. If you love it, you decide to make the movie. Then a year and a half later, it comes out and you watch it for the first time. It brings you to the second Rubicon, where you may say, hey, I think we acquainted ourselves pretty well, and give yourself a pat on the shoulder. Then you reached for the third Rubicon when the credits waiting. It always up or down. They either hate it or love it. And this is the worst thing. Tom described the credits will come to him and say, oh, hey, Tom, I saw you in that movie. It was cute. And that's when you ask your wife to take the revolver out of the glove box and hide it somewhere because he said he think he gonna use it at any moment. Tom added that after the credits, there's a box office. And then a long period of time goes by when none of that stuff matters anymore. Time ultimately trumps whatever credits had to say about the film because the movie exists exactly as it is, outside of a winner or loser status. Sometimes something that didn't work back then, it ends up working now, or vice versa. He recalled how one critic who initially reviewed That Things You Do said, Tom Hanks has to stop hanging around with TV veterans because they look just like the shot on TV and it's not much of anything. Decades later passed by when the film became a cult classic. The same credit waiting and loved the movie. Tom said all you need is 20 years between now and then and ends up speaking some words. He summed it up by saying it is all a carnival. That's the contest. And he has faith in the process and he is okay with it. Tom Hanks' latest movie, Here, is out in theater. He reunites with Forrest Gump director Robert Zemeckis and co-star Robin writes, if you haven't seen the trailer or the movie, go check it out. They even has some works to make Tom looks like when he was in Forrest Gump. It makes him look younger. Next is Jon M missed probably the biggest movie event of the year, the Wicked premiere. November 9 was the date of the Wicked premiere, and the entire cast were at the Los Angeles event. However, the director Jon M couldn't attend due to his wife giving birth to their newborn daughter. Jon wrote on Instagram that day saying, I've been dreaming about for a long time 2 babies, a movie and a girl, all at one time, and I truly couldn't be happier. I won't be able to be at the Wicked premiere tonight with all of you. He also joked about, no, we will not be naming her daughter Galphaba. He added, if she can even have a fraction of the bravery that my wife and Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, Michelle Yeoh, and Maria Edo has, she too will define gravity one day. Jon and his wife Kristen have 4 other children together. They are Wilno, Jonathan, Ruby, and Iggy. Their newborn daughter is named Stevie Sky Chu. And speaking of Wicked, Mattel created 2 dolls for the Wicked movie, one of each for the characters Elphaba and Glinda. However, on the back of their packaging, they mistakenly listed the movie website as wicked.com instead of wickedmovie.com. If you enter the wicked.com website, it redirects you to a porn site, which requires an 18 plus age verification. In a statement, Mattel acknowledged the misprint on the packaging on the Mattel Wicked collectibles dolls. The intended website was wickedmovie.com, and they deeply regret this unfortunate error. They are taking immediate action to address to parents and advise them that the website is incorrect, is not appropriate for the children, and consumers who have already purchased the product are advised to discard the packaging. If you are interested, Wicked Pictures is an independent adult film company founded in 1993. It's where Jon M started her career. The company is also known for producing cinematic adult films like Black Widow XXX and Captain Marvel XXX and Astro Bone parody. Wicked Pictures was also a sponsor of a celebrity golf tournament where at one event, Donald Trump met Stormy Daniels, who was working at the events to promote the adult film studio at that time. And of course, you know how it went, the criminal case in New York. Okay, and an update on the death of Liam Payne's self-harm has been ruled out as a cause of death. After local law enforcement and prosecutors reviewed more than 800 hours of hotel surveillance footage and conducted multiple raids at the hotel and in homes around Buenos Aires, 3 people has been charged in connection with Liam Payne's death. The first suspect, who accompanied Liam daily during his stay in Buenos Aires, left him at the hotel shortly after he died, has been charged with the crime of abandonment of a person followed by death. According to the prosecutor office, this charge carries a potential sentence of 5 to 15 years in prison. The second suspect is a hotel housekeeper. During the investigation, local police find a Dove soapbox in Liam's hotel room, which they believe was used to deliver drugs to him. The police think this person likely supplied drugs to Liam in that soapbox, as only hotel housekeeper staff would have access to that supply within the hotel. They also believe that hotel employees have provided Liam 2 supplies on cocaine while he was at the hotel. The third person is a legit drug supplier who prosecutors say delivered narcotics to Liam twice in October 14, 2 days before his death. Both the hotel employee and the drug supplier face charges for the crime of supplying narcotics. Because the investigator find that Liam Payne was not fully conscious nor was experiencing a stage of significantly decreased awareness at the time of his fall, the prosecutor office ruled out self-harm at any kind. A preliminary autopsy report from the Argentinian prosecutor office released on October 17 revealed that multiple substances were found in Liam's system, including pink cocaine, a recreational drug typically mixed with methamphetamine, ketamine, MDMA, and other substances, as well as cocaine, benzodiazepine, and crack. The report also notes that Liam died from multiple traumas and internal and external bleeding with 25 injuries on his body. Liam's body was reportedly handed over to his family on Wednesday and was flown back to UK on Thursday, November 7th. And the last news I want to tell you guys is this week we are setting to say goodbye to Tony Todd, known for his roles in Candyman, Final Destination, and many other works. He passed away at his home in Los Angeles on Wednesday night, November 6th. And this is my entertainment news for this week.
Damn, that's some crazy shit, Jackie.
Every single week. Next is gonna be Newcomers Corners, and Alessi will tell you what's new games and stuff coming out this week.
Okay, have you ever regretted naming something because you know that name is synonymous with horrible things? Well, anyway, Nintendo Music adds the Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Conquest original soundtrack to their lineup. If you don't know, the Nintendo Music app is a brand new app that you can get on your phone and smart devices. It's a Spotify-like app, but instead of listening to Taylor Swift, you're listening to Super Mario soundtrack. Coming November 28th to the Nintendo Switch's Animal Crossing New Horizons will be some special Pocket Camp items. If you play both games, Animal Crossing New Horizons and Pocket Camp, you will be able to obtain the special items by having your Nintendo accounts linked. Doing so, you will receive 50 Leaf tickets on Pocket Camp, and once you redeem that, a 16-digit code will appear. You will put that code in the Nintendo eShop on your Switch. Then you will travel to the closest library and find the fantasy section. Opening a book about crossing animals, you will then be transported to the bottom of a lake where you must swim to the surface and find a small island with a tiny hut. You knock on that door 3 times, not 2, not 4, just 3 times. And I will tell you myself to check the Animal Crossing New Horizons game's Nook shop for the gift items. Reviews for the PS5 Pro are out, and those who can afford it say it's way better than the gold bars and diamonds they use to wipe their ass with.
What?
With a tremendous price tag like $699.99, or for us South Africans, 19,000 Rand, 499 Rand.
19,000!
499 Rand.
Holy shit!
Comes with some noteworthy upgrades like ray tracing, AI 4K resolution, and PSSR resolution. There's also a 2 terabyte SSD, so plenty of storage and crazy graphics. And that's the gaming newcomers. What newcomers do you have for me, Jackie?
Yeah, newcomers for TV and movie this week. I'm gonna tell you news about Netflix. Netflix have released an update for the upcoming season of Stranger Things. On November 6th, Netflix official X account revealed details of the new Stranger Things episode titles. For some of you may not know, November 6th marked as Stranger Things Day is because of Will Byers went missing in 1983, and that's how the whole chain of events introduced us to the Upside Down, 11, and the rest of the Hawkins mysteries. In an open letter, the Duffer Brothers, who has served as the series creator and showrunner since Stranger Things premiere on Netflix in 2016, posted an open letter in the official Stranger Things account on X in 2022. They mentioned that at the beginning, they predict Stranger Things will last for 4 to 5 seasons. They said season 4 was the most challenging season, with 9 scripts, over 800 pages, almost 2 years of filming, dozens of visual effects shots, and a runtime nearly twice the length of any previous season. They decided to split the season into 2 parts due to its unprecedented length. This upcoming season may be the final season of Stranger Things, but the Duffer Brothers also said its universe will not end. They say there are still more stories to tell within the Stranger Things universe, with new mysteries, new adventures, and new unexpected heroes. At the moment, there's no trailer for Stranger Things Season 5 yet, but the Duffer Brothers did say Season 5 will primarily be set in Hawkins and the Upside Down. There will be no more split between Russia, California, and Indiana. The main focus will be to break down the mythology of the Upside Down and gives answer to questions we have seen Season 1. Stranger Things Season 5 will consist of 8 episodes titled The Crow, The Vanishing of Reducted, The Turbo Trap, Saucer, Shock Jock, Escape from Camelsots, The Bridge, and The Upside Right. Season 5 introduced 4 new cast members. They are Jake Connelly and Neil Fisher from Bookworm, Alex Bro from Wacko The Aftermath, and Linda Hamilton from The Terminator. Season 5 will premiere in 2025. Second newcomers I want to tell you is there's a trend regarding movie bidding wars. In the past decade, agents will advise their client to take the highest bet for their movies. But things are changing now. Take the latest film in the bidding war, Wuthering Heights, as an example. Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi will star in this movie, and Margot Robbie is also the producer. Netflix bid $150 million for the Wuthering Heights, while Warner Brothers offered $80 million. Margot Robbie opted for Warner Brothers because they pitched a wide theatrical release and a full marketing campaign. You may think Netflix will be the next runner-up, but surprisingly, Amazon took the spot since Amazon and MGM also promised a major theatrical push. Netflix has the largest number of subscribers and significant scale, so they can play this game by offering biggest budget. According to Netflix co-CEO Tess Sarandos, they believe that not making subscribers wait months to watch a popular movie adds value. Netflix offers filmmakers the chance to bring their film to the biggest audience in the world and helps them create the best work of their lives. Now, some filmmakers who sign deals with Netflix are having second thoughts about its no-to-currency theatrical release policy. Take Greta Gerwig, for example. She signed a deal with Netflix to write and direct 2 films based on C.S. Lewis' The Chronicles of Narnia book series. This deal was signed before her biggest hit, Barbie, came out in theater, bringing in $1.45 billion at the box office. With Wuthering Heights bypassing Netflix, Britain now has leverage in her negotiation with Netflix to push for Narnia to run on 1,800 IMAX screens globally. However, AMC, Regal, Cinemark, and other partners with IMAX screens may not be reluctant to invest in promoting a film that viewers could watch on Netflix a week later. Also, if Netflix breaks precedent for this, will they ban rules for other directors as well? It's a tricky situation, and we will see how Narnia is going to turn out. Going back to Wuthering Heights, Warner Brothers was eager to move forward with the production of the film immediately. Production is set to begin in the first quarter of 2025, which puts Jacob Elordi in a tough spot, as he is scheduled to shoot Euphoria Season 3 in January with Warner's sister company HBO, so we will see how it turns out. There's a new never-seen-before Britney Spears interview clip has been resurfaced. Britney Spears appeared on the British talk show 8 years ago. In 2016, she went on the Jonathan Ross show to promote her then latest album, Glory. A specific clip was cut at the request of Britney Spears' team at the time, but this week, during an ITV special looking back at memorable moments from the Jonathan Ross show, the clip resurfaced and they put it back on the air. In the clip, Jonathan, the host, asked Britney if she was more involved in the Glory album musically, and if she had taken more control than she had with previous albums. Jonathan also asked why it had taken her so long to do so. Britney replied that there were a lot of reasons, but she didn't want to go into the whole story. She mentioned that since the start of her conservatorship, many things were planned out for her, and she was often told what to do. However, for Glory, she was determined to do things on her own way, which is why the album means so much to her. Jonathan also asked Britney if she was happy in a good place, to which she smiled and responded, "Yes, sir." It's important to note Britney did not publicly mention her conservatorship until 2021. During the open court hearing, she described the situation as abusive. She also mentioned how her father, Jamie Spears, was in charge of her personal and financial situation for 13 years and had too much control over her. 3 months later, a Los Angeles judge suspended Jamie as her conservator and terminated the guardianship altogether. In Britney Spears' memoir, The Movement in Me, which was released last year in 2023, she voiced that she had spoken about the conservatorship on a talk show in 2016, but that part of the interview didn't make it on the air. Now we know Britney Spears' team did not allow her to publicly discuss her conservatorship at that time, so her comments during the taping was cut from the final episode. That's two mini headlines for you guys is Macaulay Culkin is joining for season 2. We don't know his role yet, and there's no further details beyond that. First clip of Dune Prophecy is out, and the last mini news is Nintendo announced that the live-action Zelda movie will release within this decade. In their financial report under the company's future projects for visual content, they listed a Mario Bros. Sequels planned to release in 2026 and a live-action movie of The Legend of Zelda in 2028. Last November, Nintendo and Sony Pictures announced a live-action Zelda movie with Wes Ball, director of The Maze Runner and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, set to direct this film. Nintendo Shigeru Miyamoto will be producing the film as well. And I'm going to talk about teaser and trailer. This week teaser we got Welcome to Derry. It's a HBO original series, and it will be coming to Max in 2025. First teaser for Peacemaker Season 2 is also out. It will be released in Max 2025. Alien Earth first trailer is also out. Will be streaming on Hulu 2025. So for trailer this week, Mufasa, a movie based on Lion King, is out. The movie only released in theater in December 20th. During the D23 in Brazil, they released a special look for the Marvel Studio Thunderbolts. It is a 3-minute 30 seconds trailer. It's worth to have a look. Sebastian Stan is back in the film as Bucky as well. The first trailer for Mission Impossible The Final Reckoning has been released, will be in theater on May 23rd, 2025. Disney has officially released their trailer for 2025 TV shows lineup, including Daredevil Born Again, Ironheart, Andor Season 2, Check Powers, The Bear Season 4, and What If Season 3. This will be releasing December 22nd on Disney+. In movie theater right now, you can go see Small Things Like This with Cillian Murphy in its Dragon Ball Daima English dub. First 3 episode premieres in theater across US and Canada. There will be exclusive message from Masaku Nosawa. She voiced Son Goku in the animated series. Red One, a Christmas movie with Chris Evans and Dwayne Johnson, also out in theater, and Venom: The Last Dance also in movie theater. On video on demand, we have The Outrun, A Different Man, In the Summers, He Never Left, Beyond the Wasteland, Someone Like You, Rumors, Saturday Night, The Line, and Megalopolis. On Amazon Prime, they have Look Back, My Old Ass, Dead Whisperer, In the Fire, and Gods of Mexico. On HBO Max, you can watch the Penguin season finale. On Netflix, we have Meet Me Next Christmas, Hot Frosty, Jake Paul vs. Tyson Live on November 15th, Arcane Season 2, Emilia Paris, Close to You. And on Apple TV, you can watch the first 2 episodes of Best Sister Season 2. On Paramount Plus, we have Dear Center. On Peacock, you can watch the new Twisters. Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo reveal wicked secrets in behind-the-scenes specials. You can stream on Peacock on November 20th. Disney Plus, you can watch Deadpool and Wolverine. Artists, you can watch Jump Darling in Tubi, Kill Your Lover, and accessibility in 2B as well. Perfect Good Moments also in 2B, Songs of Earth in Criterion Channel, Black Cap streaming in Shudder and AMC Plus, The Last Breath on AMC Plus, and that's my newcomers TV and movie for this week. And next week gonna have Alice tell you what's new in the gaming news.
According to Warner Brothers Games president David Haddad, the planned Hogwarts Legacy sequel game will be coordinating storylines with the upcoming Harry Potter HBO series. And speaking of Warner Brothers Games, they will be focusing their efforts on 4 key franchises in the foreseeable future, namely Hogwarts Legacy, Mortal Kombat, Game of Thrones, and DC, in particular Batman. And let's talk a little Nintendo. The Nintendo Switch 2 is confirmed to be backwards compatible and will feature Nintendo Switch Online, so that's always nice.
Because since happened to Wii U, right? I would worry about the next console. Would it be like when Wii U suddenly go to Switch and we cannot go back to whatever games they produce, right? So this is such a good news,
For us in South Africa, if you didn't get one of these Nintendo consoles when they came out, you'll never find stock again.
Like
right?
a physical game, you mean? It's because of you need to actually buy a disc, right? It's not like you can just download.
Oh, it didn't have like any download capable games. Oh shit.
Now, even though some older game, if you didn't buy it as a physical copy, you can actually download the digital online right now. So it's not like the old days when you miss whatever games on Wii U because you didn't buy the physical disc. If you miss it, it's really hard to buy it. That's what you meant, right?
Yeah. They never restock it. Nintendo stops making it or sending it this way.
That's why there's a lot of Pokemon games have been so expensive because of the production.
Oh my gosh. And then finding the physical Pokemon game is such a mission. Like it's easier to find them at secondhand stores than unless we're talking the Explore games. Unless we're talking since 3DS things were different. But Wii U, Wii, the Game Boys, Game Boy Advance, those things came and went quick. Nintendo's president does not believe the upcoming successor will have any impact on the Christmas sales of the current Switch. And that's probably true. Since we're on Nintendo already, as Pokémon TCG Pocket continues to gain traction, some players may not know that the Immersive Art Mew card can be obtained by acquiring the first 150 Pokémon from Generation 1. You do that, you get one of each of those, they give you the Mew, the Immersive Art. One Pokemon trading card game pocket player, try saying that 3 times fast, recently worked out that it could almost take 2 years of daily playing to collect every card in the game. I'm assuming that's without purchasing with real money.
Yeah.
So, as we discussed in the last episode, Pokemon TCG popped some different rules compared to the original TCG game, and some players aren't too happy with it. So generally in card games, the player that goes first has an advantage in the game. So originally the player going first can't like attack, but can still put energy on the Pokemon. So even though they will get hit by the next Pokemon, theoretically they can put another energy on and maybe hit with a stronger move or whatever. However, in the TCG Pocket, not only can you not attack, you also can't add energy because now energy is not based on the cards you pull, but it's a thing that's generated from turn 2. For a lot of players, you can feel like you have nothing going for you in the first turn. It's useless to go first.
If you're a first turn player, you will still be the first one to evolve.
Yeah, you'll be the first.
Yes, so I guess just look for the silver lining at this point.
Yeah, and I think the abilities of Pokemon cards are going to change and evolve and make the game faster as things go by. So it's going to feel like who goes first doesn't matter eventually, hopefully, with new booster packs and new challenges that come up, new Pokemon that are released. We'll see how the meta evolves. And finally, according to an IGN article by Wesley Yinpool, developers of Palworld, Pocket Pair, have revealed the patents at the heart of Nintendo and the Pokemon Company's lawsuit against them. Basically, the patents are about catching a virtual character in a virtual area. They're battling and the Pokemon ride system. So when you can ride on top of a Pokemon, you can also do that with the pals in Palworld. Certain pals you can ride. So that's essentially what they're getting sued for, not the individual Pokemon lookalikes. Nintendo and the Pokemon Company want 5 million yen each, approximately $32,846 or 585,671 Rand 65 cents. Plus late damage payments and also for the game to stop being sold entirely. Okay. On the other hand, Palworld has just launched on the PS5, so there's that. And that's my gaming news, Jackie.
Thank you, Odyssey. Next, we're gonna talk about topic of the week, and this week we're gonna discuss Pokemon Unite Chinese version. Stay tuned.
Okay, so it is not typical that one country in particular is going to get a completely different version of a global game. And yet here we are today with Pokemon Unite having a Chinese version where they have a complete lobby, which is like a overworld walk around with your Pokemon following you, sitting on benches, going to the beach, watering the garden with Blastoise. A whole thing compared to our lobby, which is a screenshot in our avatar.
As you know, the rest of the world, Pokemon Unite's lobby, you're basically just standing in one place. You have a background. Now you can even purchase additional background to make it look more, colorful and stuff like that. It looks different. We don't need to stick with the same background now. But again, your character always standing at the same place, not much going on. But the Chinese version one is their lobby is more interactive. It's kind of like a Splatoon lobby, which you have a city to go around, to go to the shops. You can buy outfit in those shops and stuff like that. Pokemon Unite Chinese version give you that satisfaction. So when you go to the game itself, when you're in the lobby, you feel like you can just relax walking around. You don't need to go to the ranked match or whatever match like immediately. There's a relaxed element, just chill in that city of itself. So in the Chinese version, the lobby, you will land it in kind of like a city, and you can walk around, you can see other players also in the lobby as well. I think you can interact with them and talk to them as preset dialogues like hello and stuff like that. You can see Pokemons walking around with the trainers as well, which is kind of like the main Pokemon games element since the beginning, that you walk with your Pokemon wherever you go. So Chinese version of Pokemon Unite give you that satisfaction. You walk with your Pokemon in the city. So you can see all other trainers walking around with their Pokemon. And even though in the lobby itself, there's interactive elements. For example, there's shops you can go to buy outfit or customize your look and stuff like that. They even have an ice cream shop, which I don't think is full functionality yet, but there's an ice cream shop you can go to during your way walking around the city. There's branches, there's swing. You can just even sit on those branches, sit and stuff like that. Swing. You can sit on it. You can interact with it. They also have a dance floor, which if you go there, your character will dance in front of you. You can even choose different, they call it emoji or something in Fortnite. It's kind of like that. You can even choose different action. They even have a Fortnite dance in the Chinese Pokemon Unite, so you can dance on the dance floor or even outside the dance floor. I think you can also do that. So that's pretty fun. They also have a beach. You can go to the beach and you can see Snorlax at the beach. And yeah, it's kind of funny. I thought it's very well done. and some of the mini elements in the lobby. So if you go to the plants in the lobby, the plant is like shattered all around the lobby. You can go to different plants and you can summon Blastoise and you can water the plant with Blastoise. And I think you can earn some reward after certain dates. I think you can get a license of Blastoise or something. I'm not sure, but you will get something from watering the plants in different areas. There's also a archery and a basketball mini game. So if you go to the basketball, like an arcade, that kind of thing, you can shoot hoops in the mini basketball game, or you can shoot dice to the archery. So I thought that was really fun in the lobby, even though you don't go to the main game or mini game, but you can just hang out in the lobby. I'm not sure if you have friends in the lobby that you can talk to them. I don't know if that's possible, but it would be cool if you can do that. Oh, I forgot about in the lobby. You can take a selfie with your Pokemon wherever. So if you have a bunch of friends, you can take a group selfie together. So it's kind of nice. So that's the lobby elements of it. So if you go to the main game, for example, the map in the rank game is so different than what we have in the rest of the world. Normally, you need to wait in certain time to see.
Rotom, Dreadnought, Regieleki.
Yeah, you can see those appeared on the map like almost immediately, and they're all shattered all around the map as well. So you don't need to wait for certain time to see them appear. You may need to wait after you defeat them right at the beginning, but yeah, you can just see them right away in the mini map in different locations. And the map structure is also different than what we have. I think it's really refreshing. Also, when the Zapdos appeared, normally what we have for the rest of the world is this: once you defeat the Zapdos, you get a shield on yourself, and that shield would help you to score way faster than when you don't have a shield, right? In the Chinese map of Pokemon Unite version, after you defeat the Zapdos will walk in a fashionary pace. So it would take time for Zapdos to walk to a goal. So when it arrives at the goal, it's similar to quick matches. So after you defeat whatever Zapdos or whatever, you can turn into Zapdos and you can shoot your move to the goal and you can go immediately. So it's kind of like that, but instead you turn into Zapdos. Zapdos actually walk in a fashionary way to the goal, and if he can make a move with the power to shoot something to the goal, then you can score immediately. But it also gives the enemy who didn't defeat Zapdos a chance that defend their goal. So, for example, one team got the Zapdos and the Zapdos starting to move to the first goal. The other team have a chance to defeat the Zapdos and defeat the enemy before the Zapdos make a move at the goal to let them score immediately. Does it make sense to you what I said?
Yeah, it makes sense.
So that's a little bit more advantage. Instead of after you defeat Zapdos, basically you kind of win. Highly unlikely you may win, but this equation gives the other team a chance to defend their goal, so you don't necessarily lose the game immediately. Second is they have 500 points scoring. So whichever team score 500 points, you can win immediately. This means you can end the game within 5 minutes if you can. So you don't need to wait for the whole 10 minutes game. So Zapdos may not be the only solution for everyone. So that's kind of cool. I think that's what I noticed about the rank. Second point I want to bring out is the rest of the world, Pokemon Unite, when you purchase a Pokemon, you immediately have all the moves that Pokemon has, right? So, for example, for Cinderace, you get 4 moves plus the Ultra in total, not counting the basic beginning moves. So after you level up, you get a chance to choose whatever move in that session. For the Chinese version Pokemon Unite, you don't necessarily have all the moves right away. You need to actually unlock it with an items or in-game currency. So that's a different thing. So I think it's kind of make you keep playing the games to earn the in-game item and stuff like that. And the other thing is the emblems itself. From what I know is they have different ability to put the emblems. So in the attack section, they have a set of emblems ability. During the game, when you unlock in the energy tank, or if you win something in the lottery or whatever, you get an emblems. That specific emblems can only go to specific place in the emblems page. So you cannot move the emblems around, basically. That's what I mean. But you can upgrade in individual emblems from bronze to silver to gold. You can do that, but not the position of the emblems in that page. Emblems page, as I said, you have like attack, you have a fire page, you have a electric page. In the electric page, you can see an icon with the boots. So I think that's you may move faster. There's also a shield icon in that electric page, which I assume is helping you with the defense, and you get like attack, power, and stuff like that will help you. And that emblems page board is kind of look like a pizza box or waffle presser. So that's all I know about the emblems page. Beside the rank, they also have some minigame features for you to play. There's a lot of minigames features.
So in your experience, like, did you like it, love it, hate it?
Dude, I love it so much more than the normal Pokemon Unite version that we have, because it's really refreshing and I really like it. I think the structure is well thought. It's complicated, I need to say. Again, as a person who's been playing since day one, I already feel overwhelmed by it. So I don't know how a person who never played Pokemon Unite suddenly jump to this one, how they're gonna feel.
Oh, thank you, Jackie. And now we'll be moving on to music news.
Okay, music news this week. You guys probably know that Luke Combs covered Tracy Chapman's 1988 song called Vasca. Luke's version of Vasca reached number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and topped the country music charts. It even earned a Grammy nomination. During the 66th Annual Grammy Awards in February, Luke performed the songs on stage with Tracy Chapman herself. Last week, in the middle of his concert, Luke shared a story about the conversation he had with Tracy Chapman. Tracy told him that he actually recorded one of the lyrics from Fast Car incorrectly on the emblems. There's a line in the song, "We gotta make a decision," which he recorded as "still gotta make a decision." That was the first time Luke realized he had made that mistake, and it was none other than Tracy Chapman who pointed it out to him. He told the crowd he wanted to crawl into a hole when he found out. Fortunately, Luke said Tracy was awesome about it, and now every single time when he sing the song, he would think about that conversation every time when he sing the song for the rest of his life. After sharing this story, Luke said he gonna sing the Tracy Chapman version of Vasca, and he did. Luke has always believed that Vasca is one of the best songs of all time, but he said there's nothing quite like Tracy's version, and he never expect his own cover would take off the way it did. The 67 Grammy nominations are out. Here are some highlights from the event. Kendrick Lamar earns the most Grammy nomination of any rapper this year. With 7 nominations, they are Song of the Year, Not Like Us, Record of the Year, Not Like Us, Best Rap Song, there's a 2, Not Like Us and Like That. Best Rap Performance also two as well. Not Like Us and Like That. And there's also Music Video of the Year with Not Like Us. Dua Lipa got 0 Grammy nomination for Radical Optimism. For the first time in Grammy history, only female artists are nominated for Best Pop Vocal Album, and they are Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter, Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish, Eternal Sunshine by Ariana Grande, The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess by Chaperone, The Tortured Poets Department by Taylor Swift. Grammy nominees for Song of the Year, we got A Bar Song Tipsy by Shabosi, Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish, Die With a Smile by Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars, Fortnite by Taylor Swift and Post Malone, Good Luck Baby by Chaperone, Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar, Please 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 by Sabrina Carpenter. Chaperone received 6 Grammy nominations. She was previously with Stage of the Arts and her manager Nick Bobesky. However, after the nomination were announced, the singer reportedly parted ways with her management team. State of the Arts posted a congratulatory Instagram post to all the Grammy nominees but did not mention Chaperone. Chaperone's 6 Grammy nominations are Album of the Year with The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess, Song and Record of the Year with Good Luck Baby, Best New Artist, Best Pop Solo Performance, and Best Pop Vocal Albums. And for the next one is the MTV European Music Award 2024 took place in November 11th. Rita Ora hosted the ceremony in Manchester with Shawn Mendes kicking off the show. Other stars in attendance included Taylor, Busta Rhymes, LL Cool J, Peso Pluma, Teddy Swims, Aaron Taylor-Johnson, Gavin Rossdale, and many more. Although they are called the MTV European Music Award, many American artists were also up for the trophies, including Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, Sabrina Carpenter, and Billie Eilish. Here are the winners from the MTV European Music Award 2024. Best Song Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. Best Video, we have Fortnite, Taylor Swift feature Post Malone. Best Collaboration, New Woman, Lisa feature Rosalina. Best Live, we have Taylor Swift. Best Pop, we have Ariana Grande. Best K-Pop, we have Jimmy. Best Asian Act, Binny. Best Push, Les Savine. Biggest Fan, we have Lisa. Best New, we have Benson Bonnie. Best Rock, we have Liam Gallagher. Best Alternative, we have Imaginary Dragon. Best Electronics, we have Kevin Harris. Best Hip Hop, we have Eminem. Best R&B goes to Taylor. Best Latin, Peso Pluma. Best Afrobeat, Taylor. Global Icon, Busta Rhymes. And that's the result from the MTV European Music Award 2024. I'm gonna tell you what new singles and albums came out this week. For new singles, we got Supernova, Love by Ivy and David Guetta, Shush by Vivis, Me, Myself and You by Piri, This Was remixed by Dua Lipa and Piri Dimari, SPJ by Match Champion. For albums this week, we got AWE by XG, Vonyech by VVC, Midnight Gasoline by Jamie Johnson, Hitch Kid for President by Hitch Kid, Switch Nothing Chapter 2 by Dennis Julia, 1994 by Nathan Evans, The Concert for a New South Africa live album by Whitney Houston, and Soul Burger by Absol. And this is my music news for this week. Next, Alice will bring you the competition and events news.
So in competitions and events, we're going to be focusing a little bit on Pokemon TCG Pocket since it's a brand new game and hosting its very first events. So the drop event is now live on Pokemon TCG Pocket. It features battles to earn promo booster packs, including new cards like a Lapras EX card, which is actually really, really good. I pulled it out of one of the booster packs, so I'm quite happy. I want another one, but yeah. The promo booster packs have one random promo card And you can try to earn more promo booster packs by playing the solo event missions. There is a chance per victory to receive a promo booster pack. Part 2 of the TCG Pocket Wonder Pick event has begun, adding more missions and Meow-themed customization options. This runs until the 22nd of November. And then also on TCG Pocket, the first Genetic Apex Emblem event is now live. This event focuses around battling other players and runs until November 28th, where as you gain more wins, you unlock these event emblems, which you can add to your customization of your profile. In Japan, from November 22nd to April 30th next year, a special mythical distribution for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet will be starting. This features Deoxys, Keldeo, and Zarude. And in the Terra Raid battles from December 20th, there will be a shiny Rayquaza that appears. And in the last Pokemon game I'll be talking about, Pokemon Masters EX has announced the next event. This event will add the sync pair of Airy and Annihilate into the game. This runs from November 9th. So as of recording it started. To finish up, not talking about Pokemon, but another anime-based game, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. The Dramatic Showdown tournament has been announced, so people can look forward to that. Jackie, can we get through with the rapid fire, buddy?
Yes, let's do that. Rapid fire. I'm gonna talk about the discount first. Fanatical. Apollo Justice Ace Eternity Trilogy for Steam is $24.99. Yakuza 6 The Song of Life for Steam is $5.49. Blasphemous is $5.49. On Humble, there's Humble Choice November bundle is up. It costs you $11.99. You can get Persona 4 Golden, Warhammer 40,000 Dark Tide, Lamelighters League, Cassette Beats, The Bookwalker, Thief of Tales, Kamazu, Hextory, and Garden Life. For Steam, we have Far Cry 6 is $14.99 or 249 Rand 75 cents on Steam. Buzznex received a free VR update on Steam. The game is also on sale for $9.99. Daedalus X Collection bundle is $9.55. That's included Daedalus X Game of the Year Edition, Invisible War, The Fall, Human Revolution Director's Cut, Mankind Divided Season Pass 2. PlayStation, they have Middle-earth The Shadow bundle is $10.49 on US PlayStation Network. For US eShop, that's an official Nintendo Black Friday sale on US eShop coming. It will start on November 19th. For that Black Friday, they have Zelda Tears of the Kingdom for $49.99. Animal Crossing Pikmin 4 Switch Spot Kirby Forgotten Land for $39.99. Super Mario Odyssey 1, Pikmin 1 and 2 for $29.99. And there is a $20 off for the Joy-Con and Pro controllers in their Black Friday deals too. For others, we have the Lord of the Ring trilogy will be released in the new One Ring box set on December 20th. This box set includes screen-accurate One Ring replica, faux leather book packaging with gold foil, both theatrical and extended version in 4K and Ultra HD. This box you can pre-order now on Amazon for $157.32. Persona 5 Royale One More Edition for PS5 is $49.99 on Woods. This new John Wick 10th Anniversary Steelbox is now on sale on Amazon for $59.99. It includes new bonus features, an acrylic artwork stand, 4 collectible art cards, Golden Continental Con pin, and new Dolby version restoration for John Wick movie.
Alright, Jackie, so from the free side, more free games added to Prime Gaming. That'll be Dishonored, the Definitive Edition, Duck Paradox, Close to the Sun, Disney Pixar Cars, Bang Bang Racing, and Snakebird. On the PSN, you can now get Marvel Spider-Man 2's Fly and Fresh Suit Pack for free. eWorlds and No Strangers is free on Steam, and through Fanatical, Spirit of the North is free as well. Make way as Psyduck is entering Pokemon Unite with its Unite move Full Power Psy-ai. Psyduck releases 3 mysterious psychic waves around itself, dealing damage and decreasing damage dealt by opponents that it hits. It also greatly increases Psyduck's headache gauge, which is its passive, and from its passive, its other moves have better cooldowns and deal more stuns or have added effects. Essentially, in its Unite, it will pop off, and it is showing up as of recording tomorrow, which is the 12th of November.
If you use Gem.
Oh shit, if you use gems. If not, in 7 days you can get it for coins, which, if you don't know, gems you buy with real money, coins you earn in the game. And then to finish off, PlayStation Plus Extra Premium lineup for November is GTA 5, Dying Light 2, Like a Dragon Ishin, MotoGP 24, The Sims 4 Island Living, Digimon Survive, which is probably the most edgy Digimon game to ever come out, Overcooked All You Can Eat, Stick Fight the Game, Clash Artifacts of Chaos, Killer Frequency, Hungry Shark World, Chivalry 2, and other games, Synapse's PSVR 2, Blood Omen Legacy of Kain, which is a PS1 game, Blood Omen 2, which is a PS2 game, Resistance Fall of Man, which is a PS3 game, and Resistance 2, which is also a PS3 game. All of these are on PlayStation Plus Premium. And that does it for Rapid Fire. What are your final thoughts, Jackie?
So my final thought is, if you still have a chance, go buy the Wicked Dolls with the wrong web address. Keep it for a while. It may be worth some money in the future when you sell it on eBay later. Remember, 34 felony counts, 1 conviction, 2 cases pending, 2 impeachments, 6 bankruptcy, and 4 more years for becoming the 47th American president. I mean, it's your funeral, your body, your choice, so figure that out. And remember, don't show your true colors on your first dates. Keep it to yourself until the second dates. And that's my final thought.
Oh my god. Well, Jesus Christ, Jackie. Thank you to anyone and everyone who has made it this far or even listened for 5 minutes. I truly appreciate it. Jackie truly appreciates it. If you want to hit us up on the app formerly known as Twitter, you can find us there at WTWZ Podcast. You can tell us what your thoughts were, whether you like the show, how you want us to jump off a bridge, whatever you want to say, we'll listen, and we might just respond.
Yay. Okay, until then, we'll see you next week.
Every time's gonna make me what you want. Good and time's gonna make me what. Every time's gonna make me what you wanna. Every time's gonna make me what you wanna. Cutting down's gonna make me what. Every time's gonna make me what you wanna.